Here's the thing, it's just us.
Episode 11.
Oh.
Ain't we on 10?
Am Fabian to the right of me,
Ken.
to the right of him,
Big Mama Mel.
to the right of her.
Just in.
Just then, that's on Instagram. And speaking of Instagram,
Yes, sir.
I don't know how many likes we and people follow us on there, but it's a nice amount.
Yeah. I will say Instagram needs to grow a little bit more. I don't remember where the numbers are at.
Let's see. Let me pull out my phone
YouTube,
and
we had
check it out.
132 subscribers.
132,
TikTok,
131 on Instagram.
There we go.
TikTok at 1,429. And counting with 37,000 likes on TikTok,
Yes, sir.
Facebook. We got 611 followers. I saw that earlier today. It's going down, man.
sir.
We're only
Yes,
10
sir.
episodes in. You know what's going on.
keep pushing it for us, y'all.
Just
Keep
Us
pushing
Pod, man.
Can we say we got motion yet?
No.
Not quite.
You don't think we have emotion? You
I
don't
mean-
think my niggas got it?
I think we got a little something. It ain't like a lot of motion, but we got a
it.
little.
Mel,
don't
Mel's
think
like, nah, fam.
Nah, it ain't.
Pipe down.
It's like a little booty jiggle.
For me and Kim,
Now wait.
that's motion.
Yeah.
The YouTube though, I'm sorry. I'm just slapping your shit.
That's what I was gonna say last week. About last week. No cussing.
Oh.
That's what that's what made me forget. See, you did it and I remember. Anyway, go ahead. Let's do it. What you about to say?
Sorry. But I forgot. Sorry.
We good. Oh,
You were
got
gonna
what
say
about
something
to
about YouTube.
Oh no,
yeah,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Thank you, Dennis. See, that's supervising him. It's just he gonna remind you.
Managing
But
His head up no more.
YouTube subscribers are hard to get though.
Yeah, so
the fact
132?
that
Yeah.
that's not
fire.
bad.
In
That's
10
really not bad.
Hey, that's fire.
Looking at a couple other podcasts, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I be comparing us to some
me
other
too,
people,
me too.
but you know,
As we should. Growth.
that's
is
why I say
always
the motion is
necessary.
there, man. I see the motion, man.
That's why I say
I'm feeling
posting on your personal pages is important.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just saying.
It's like why you want to keep? You got on our ass last night.
No, I'm just saying that's why it's
You don't gotta
important.
keep doing it.
I wasn't saying anything. All I was saying was it's important. That's
Importing?
it. Important. I
You can't
said
hear
that.
me? I was talking in the. See, it feels funny.
Oh, you shy?
I live it. I
First
live it.
first
I
day
live it
kind of
today.
nervous.
Yeah.
First day kind of. Speaking of first dates. Mel,
Yes.
you came in a group chat.
Somebody needs our help.
Somebody needs our
Right.
help. Why do they need our help, Mel?
Because they have a first date coming up, and they basically reached out and just wanted some opinions about what they were feeling. So she's really sexually attracted to the guy, but she was wondering what like everybody's thoughts are on sex on the first date.
Get your guts.
Oh my God. So quick.
So this is a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, so from a woman.
You know it's not a man. Please.
Oh, you know,
Please.
hey, no. Some men are on a
Yeah,
spiritual journeys or whatnot, so you can't say every man.
and to me, in this day and time, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that sex is something that is no longer as sacred as it once was, right? So if you have the urge to give your guts up, give your guts up. If you got the urge to be in some guts, be in them guts. As long as it's consensual, you know, like go ahead, go for it. I don't think that. I think that people overthink things sometimes, right? And because for me, if it's bad, do you want to continue to waste your time on another date? Especially for whoever's paying for the date. I'm not going to assume the guy is paying for it, but whoever's paying for the date, I mean, if they want to continue to spend money, working, earn money and stuff on the other person, then I mean, if sex means that much to them, they want it to be good. So try it out. Take it on a test drive.
Sex
Buy the car after.
on the first date.
Go for it. Like
Saying.
you grown. Do what you want to do. It's your body. And if anybody got something else to say about what you doing with your body, I mean, I can't curse, so F them. Literally and figuratively. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both of 'em.
Both of them. That's a bar. Go ahead.
This
Go
a
keep
him,
going.
this a her, and this a both of them.
Yeah, for real. Like, just do what you got to do. You shouldn't even have to ask. Like, at the end of the day, and like he said, if it's trash, then you'll know where to go from there. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's different because of how she asked the question, right?
Right.
I think it's like, for her, she's like, I want to jump his bones. I want to see what's going on with this dude.
Take your soul.
I want to do that. So I think she should go for what she know. You know, if that's what she's feeling. On the other hand, if she also feels like she likes this person or she wants something else out of this person, even because you can be sexually attracted to a person out of the gate, but still want to deal with this person on the other level, right?
Right.
So I feel like you gotta weigh your options. If you give it up after this first date, after you eat that steak, is he gonna keep coming back?
After the steak.
Yeah.
Or, you know, is he gonna be like, oh, she already handed it to me, I'm gone. So if you want something with this person 9.5 times out of 10, if you give it to a man that soon, he gonna be like,
I wouldn't say that.
I would
bro.
say that.
I think you're not giving us enough credit.
No. What I'm saying is he's not gonna be as serious as he probably
So
would be.
I think what can happen is that the relationship becomes all physical. Right? Where
Early on.
yes, yeah. I mean that's always going to be a possibility.
Yeah.
Right? I would definitely say that in some cases, guts on the first trip, yeah, that's what it's going to be every time.
You're gonna try to turn it into the whole relationship.
But what's missing is we don't know how long like they've been talking. It could be just be the first date, but they could have had like some type of interactions beforehand. And if she has a dope personality, and then you go ahead and on the first date you decide to give it up to him, and she got that fire, it can really turn into something. You never know. So I suggest like whatever, if you're gonna give it up on the first date, give it your best shot. Give it all you got. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back. Yeah, he'll come back for sure then. I would at least.
Because how many times are you sexually? Well, this is probably a crazy question for men because we can look at a woman and be like,
I was going to say we're not going on a first date if there's no sexual attraction.
right? If there's but not for me. I don't know. You could be a dope person.
Are you
But-
different?
No, but no, I ain't saying I'm.
And now when I say when I say sexual
You
attraction,
talking
I'm
about how
not
a person looks,
not
appearance.
just appearance. I have to be attracted to you altogether.
But see, that's the thing. A person cannot please you aesthetically with looks, and then when you start talking to him, you're like, oh, okay, I'm attracted to you because you can hold a conversation with me.
Yes,
or you know what I'm saying.
But
Something
again,
different.
in modern times, right? Like it's so easy to have a conversation with somebody before a date. You got text, inbox, whatever
Right.
it
And I
is, so
think that's what
you
Ken
can
was
get to
speaking
know them beforehand.
Yeah, I think that's what Ken was speaking.
What was the woman's advice to the fellow woman?
Y'all, listen. Okay, I agree with what y'all are saying to a degree of, hey, you're grown. If you want to do that, do that. However, I've only done that one time, and I really just don't feel like I need to just give somebody some coochie on the first go.
Right.
Like, I feel like, but mine was the opposite. Like, but that was a very long first interaction. Essentially, it was not like we went on a date and then I went home type time. It was like
those are the
hours
times. Yeah, those are the
into-
times when you actually get it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do the whole day thing.
Yeah.
You get it when you do that. Sometimes
But-
more times than not.
But I don't know. It was not, the relationship did not turn into a physical thing. If anything, it lacked physical, like.
That's crazy. And that goes to what the point I was making. You give it to them too early, they like, I got that.
I wouldn't say that he wasn't around, because he still was around, but it just wasn't, like, I think, personally, I want to kind of, like, spend a little bit more time with somebody before I sleep with them, just to see how you are in general, because you could sleep with somebody and the first time might be good, but it just ain't, they just ain't it.
So you don't go into the date, like into the first interaction, date, whatever you want, knowing, hey, this is how this person is going to be, and I want that.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Within like the first 10 seconds, like I could look at somebody's mouth and tell, I like that.
Now we talking sexually?
Yeah, sexually.
Okay.
Like I don't know what it. And I'm not
can
saying.
say, I
I'm
like
not saying. I'm not saying that in the term of anything super sexual. I'm just saying that.
Oh, hey, that was super
When
sexual.
I know.
You ain't no different
I'm
from the
pretty
dude that hit you on that date.
But wait, no, I know, but it's not to say that though. Like it's just something about somebody's face that like when I look at their mouth or
wanna
like.
ride it.
No, see, I just said.
Hey, look,
I couldn't hold
what
it.
the mouth be doing for you?
But listen, it is not. It's not that. It's just something like it adds to someone's attraction. Like,
Okay.
everybody has their thing. Like some people like teeth or lips or just eyes or something. But I wouldn't even say it's lips or teeth. It's literally something about just a specific. Like the moment you're dumb. The moment I see them, it's just something about the mouth region. And I'll know. But am I going to say on the first date if I'm going to sleep with you? I got to be around them a little bit. I got to kind of see, like, your vibe a little bit before I can even say.
I just think that, you know, you like Ken said, like Dennis said, you get that vibe. You having that conversation. And you don't even have to bring up the actual act.
Right.
You don't have to start talking sexual. You know from a person's personality when you're talking to them, when y'all eating, the conversations that y'all have, where this date is going afterwards. If y'all getting in one car, if y'all getting in separate cars, you know what's going to happen.
That's
Ladies.
most of the time. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, ladies, please help these men out. Because when we drop y'all off at y'all's house
don't help them out.
and we walk y'all to y'all's door, don't let that awkward pause come in and the guy is expecting, all right, am I going to go in? Am I not going to go in? Help that man out. Don't let him just be like, all right, I'm going to walk off, and then you might miss your blessing.
Well, no,
you might miss the
I
handprint on the wall.
I disagree.
He's stupid.
I disagree. You know why?
Why?
These people personalities be trash.
And they do. That's what I was going to say.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, either let it be known, hey, come in, or, all right, boom, that's it. Don't leave that awkward pause, bro, because that pause be terrible sometimes, man.
We need to get back to off of social media link-ups.
Yes.
Bro,
this has nothing to do with any of that,
yes,
though.
Yes, bro. Yes, it does.
He's saying, you're saying get help, and he's saying, like, stop. Like, that's already, you don't need no assistance.
You don't.
If you, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
I feel like
If I start stepping in
into,
the door, that shit seems crazy.
No,
it
bro.
don't. You know the vibe. Okay, what did Hitch say? The key jingle or something. You need to pay attention because I will say going into personality, that's like another thing. Even if I'm attracted to men, like I meet a lot of handsome men, but that personality, they're like, I don't like somebody that you always need some assistance. You gotta make a play.
Dry.
Like you, like somebody shouldn't have to give you a play-by-play on what you need to do every single time.
Just because you have a 401k, just
Period.
because you have a job that pays you a little bit of money,
Get 'em
just
going.
because you have a Benz, just because you can dress nice, just because you live in a loft, doesn't mean she's supposed to say, here.
That's not what I'm saying.
Like, bro, no, but what you are saying is at the end of the night, invite me in.
No, that's not what I'm
have
saying.
to.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying either if the invite in is not going to be there, let it be known right then and there. All right, hey, good to see you. Go ahead and go.
But-
not just hug and then y'all stare at each other. That's what I'm talking about. That awkward pause right there where it's like, well, what's next?
It was
But
a
see,
lot of
that's
box.
also-
It was a lot of box office hits with those kind of scenes, boy.
Right.
Yeah.
And not
And
only
it's
that,
a waste of money.
no, but I do feel like if somebody has a big enough personality, what I was gonna say is I'm not really a person that's gonna make somebody linger at the door. My personality is big. You gonna know.
Yeah.
You're gonna know what type
And
of
that's
time
what
it
I
is.
mean. Even before you leave that restaurant, you're gonna know if this is a 1 or 2 car situation.
Yeah. I mean, and then there's other situations like take this setup, for example, right? If the stop should be at the elevator.
Oh,
right?
no.
If you don't, if
No,
if
you don't
there's
make it
not
to the
an
elevator.
invite up, the stop should be at the elevator. Walk me to the elevator. That's cool, because I don't know how you're gonna get back down. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get to the elevator because there's a 1 and 2 cars. We're talking about
But
a
bro,
first date.
even if if it's all one car, like you got to throw in all these variables in one,
You're right.
right? I mean, it's yes, it could be one car, it could be 2 cars, it could be an Uber, my car, like it could be all of this. But at the end, how is this going to end? When it's 2 cars, it's much easier.
I just feel like
Hey,
she
go ahead.
should not
Boom,
have to
hit
help.
I-10.
I just feel like she should not continuously have to help a man get over the hump. Like, when are you going to insert yourself in this situation?
No, but that's what I'm
Make
saying.
her- make her
I don't
want
think
you.
he understands what I'm
No,
saying
I-
right
No,
now.
I
But
think
ain't that
he
why-
understands what you're saying. Go ahead, Cam.
Ain't that why people just be asking? So what you doing after this? that lets everybody know from
I'm
there.
tired of you.
Everybody should know from
I
there.
mean, yes, but I don't know. I agree with you because I always gotta help somebody do something. God
Like,
damn.
I don't know.
Just figure it. Like I feel like you got to go off the vibe. I completely understand what you're saying. Like everything.
But that's speaking for you,
But-
but like there's some weird, awkward women out
right,
here.
so I get
It is.
I get what Dennis is saying, right? So
I do too.
Like if I walk you to the elevator or walk you to the door, like if you want to go further, let me know, because at the same time, everybody can't read personality, especially if it's the first date. You can't
Listen.
always read personalities.
Listen.
Like they're women, bro. Like she could be like moist down below. You can't just
Primed
sit.
up, ready to go.
Yeah,
Even the
I had to strap
most,
mine to my leg.
exactly.
oh no,
I'm
I'm
about to
childish.
put it in a waistband.
gonna let you know.
That thing touching my belly button right now.
You go from
Do not let me know.
Go from
We
6:45.
really not going nowhere. Don't let
Go
me
from
know.
6:45 to
man.
1 o'clock real quick, bro.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
What I'm
6:45.
saying is,
He is so dumb. And the fact that you caught it that late.
you gotta catch that. But my thing is,
North Shore ISD, they taught me how to tell time. Galena Park School District, I know how to tell my
that's
time.
crazy, bro.
Eastside in this bitch.
Shout out to Houston or whatever section you from. But what I'm saying is, even with awkward women, right? That's when the man has to step in. Like, you're never gonna get there until date 16 if you don't be the aggressor. And more times than none, the man is the aggressor.
As he should
when
be.
And
As
he should be. Do y'all disagree?
I agree with that too.
and
I
going
wouldn't
into that-
call it the aggressor though.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
and
I
to
mean,
me,
But I get what
that's
you're
why-
saying. But no. But you
He
get what I'm
has to take
saying.
the lead.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
make
in
it-
charge,
I
yes.
Don't make
I-
this R. Kelly-ish.
Ew,
So, all right.
you're stupid.
That's
but
what
no,
Dennis
I-
be on that.
but no, I
I just want to
feel
make
like,
sure we're being careful, guys.
Yeah. But no, I feel like that's what needs to happen. I think when you always like giving the assist, you gotta keep doing that forever.
And when you say that, even if y'all get into a relationship, right, she's never going to be the first to initiate the sex. Now you're going to be mad because she ain't initiating the sex now.
And honestly,
She ain't going to never
personally,
do the date thing.
like going into that I've had this happen to me.
I'm telling
and the
you.
moment you do it, like then you can't. He ain't really ever gonna be a I'm outside type guy because you got to tell him, I want to see you. I miss you. I could come over, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can't even go into it trying to give a little bit of head or a little favor because you don't know if you can because you got to guide him through everything.
But I definitely think that every situation is different, though. Y'all are right, for sure. In some cases, I'm right, for sure. In some cases, I'm right even when I'm wrong.
Yeah. But no, I understand what you're saying.
Because, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, like, these women are different.
They are.
They're all different. You know, like,
Especially-
there's no
especially
cookie
now.
cutter to a woman. And even for us, right, for men, like, all of us are so different, bro. It's
The men are different.
Yeah.
The women are different. Everybody's different. But I wholeheartedly believe men have to take the lead role when it comes to dates and being early on when you want to, when you think it's time to be sexual or you think it's time to go to the next step, when you think it's time to do something different other than what y'all been doing.
I be like, I like taking the back seat sometimes.
Now, I'm not saying that
Baby.
sometimes you.
Run the point.
I'm not saying that sometimes you want to pass the ball
Call the play.
to her. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Pass it to her by all means, but don't let it start out like that
Pass it to these motherfuckers.
because now it's gonna be.
My bad. Huh?
Okay, so
Oh, you hot? The only reason why I said it is because when we say it'd be that little impression. But since you so hot, he had energy during drink, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's sick too.
He just sick. You ain't gonna say that.
No. He told us in the chat. Remember?
Boy, hold on. I'm gonna get that Lysol. Don't worry about it.
No. He good. Nah.
Because I was gonna spray you down.
She said she finna get some Lysol.
Disinfectant. Yes.
Okay, so
It ain't Rona. I'll tell you.
I don't care if it's Rona, cold, flu, anything. I don't want it.
Okay, so with that, men taking lead, women taking lead, whatever the case may be, right? However, we are indifferent or different about it. What should we be paying attention to on a first date then? What are some things that you guys think we should be paying attention to on a first date?
Conversation. Like, you got to know how to hold a conversation.
Okay.
And within holding the conversation, to me, I'm going to pay attention to your vocabulary, your vernacular, and stuff like that. Because if I'm giving my point of view on whatever said topic is, and all you could give me is a hell yeah, or that's true.
That's crazy.
But you can't expound on what we're talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, kid.
That's not going to go nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie to you, kid. If anybody I'm out on a date with respond to me, hell yeah.
Exactly.
This ain't
Yeah, or a little stupid little chuckle.
Check.
That's for real.
Let me get that check. But split
Don't
it,
even
please.
worry about it. I got it. Don't even worry
nah,
about
I'm
it.
glad y'all
this.
got my point because that's what it is. Because we know some attractive women, right? But
Yeah.
they can't hold a conversation for shit
Does.
or a conversation worth having. They rather talk about what's on the Shade Room or something like that, or what's on Love and Hip Hop.
Every time y'all start talking about this, I want to feel appreciated.
You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. Like that's definitely something I would look out for.
What you looking for on a date?
Honestly,
what you paying
conversation. Well, for me, I got like a first impression. I'm gonna look at what you got on.
Okay.
You know? Then the second thing is like personality, conversation, and I also want to see if you're a people watcher or something while on the date. Are you paying attention to me? Are you looking behind you? Whatever you're doing.
That's good.
And last but not least, I also want to see how they're like, not just how they're treating me on the first date, but like people like to love bomb you. And like they'll seem overly nice, overly sweet, and then that's not who they are.
How do you decipher between if
You
they're
can tell.
being genuine? Okay, you can tell.
You can
if they're
tell,
genuine.
and then like maybe not on the first date, but you should kind of realize if they're like overly touchy feely or overly anything, and you can kind of just see how it plays out. But 9 times out of 10, people that like to do that, they're not gonna follow through up with nothing. That's just what they do when they first meet somebody.
First date vibes.
It's different for me.
Let's
I'm
talk
gonna tell
about
you
it.
why. There's 2 different types of first dates for me.
Okay.
Everybody knows I love black women, bro. It's there.
Wait, you
Everybody
not black?
knows. Sorry, everybody. To break the news.
stupid.
Episode 10. When I was gonna reveal this, I am actually Mexican, guys. I'm so
That's
sorry.
crazy.
I didn't mean to mislead you.
This is an all black podcast. You're out of here.
Don't leave us no comments in Spanish because they don't speak Spanish.
So I'm working on my Spanish, bro. Working on my Spanish. But anyway, when dating a black woman, I need to make sure that you're not catering to my Mexicanness.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
don't. You ain't got to do all that.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I'm Mexican,
If I
but I
ever
ain't
did-
like Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So
What does that even mean?
I know what he means.
Y'all know what it means.
I know what he means.
So there's that, and then after that part, okay, then everything else comes. It would be the same for both sides, bro. I need a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I need a sense of humor, and I also need to make sure that you're not the type of person that, as I am speaking, that all you're thinking about is how to reply.
How to reply to
and
what
not
I said.
actually what I'm saying in its entirety. After that, then yeah, looks, smell,
Big.
and it'd be weird. It'd be weird stuff for me too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you have to have like some small imperfection. Like, I'm weird like that, bro.
What, does she gotta have a mole on her lip or
Nah,
something?
like one nostril need to be bigger than the other, slightly. You gotta have a crooked smile. One ear is a little bit higher. Like, it's small stuff like that. I be noticing, bro. Like, it's that imperfection makes things so much better
Now
for me.
I know why you get on my nerves. You crazy as hell, bro.
He said a
But-
slight
But yeah, and you have to have a conversation. You have to be
Yeah.
able to hold a conversation, man. And I think that in any relationship, dating, whatever it is, even if it's just pure friendship, you have to be able to communicate with each other and hold a solid conversation.
I think that we all agree that conversation has to be.
And don't call me bro.
don't
call me bro.
What? Don't call me. I think we all agree that the conversation has to be there. That's on the top of the list for me. I also feel like if we made it to a first date, then you know who Fabian is.
Right.
So when we get to that date, don't be trying to like dumb me down, because now you know the personality that I am. I have a huge personality. I'm a joke with strangers. I'm gonna interact with people who we're just around. That's just who I am. And if we've made it to a first date, then you know that's who I am. So don't like be looking at me side eye like, oh, this dude crazy. Nah, you knew who I was before we got here,
Yeah.
right? Another thing, this is big for me, and people don't. I don't be hearing.
I'm as you're talking, I'm getting more and more in here, bro. Like, knowing what I want to say, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff that
okay.
I'm looking at. But go ahead.
People don't be looking at this, but how you treat the waiter,
Bro,
or the waitress.
that's exactly what I just started thinking about.
like, bro.
How you are to others while we're
Yes.
together. Yeah.
How you treating people around me who are strangers means so much to me. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be being rude to the waiter or the waitress, anybody who's serving us. I don't care what kind of day that they're having. You be the person that you would be, whomever this person is, no matter how
Right.
they're acting.
Right.
Like, be a decent human being. That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
And if you can't be a decent human being, even in turmoil or when people is being different to you, we ain't gonna match. We ain't the one for each other. We ain't gonna match.
But
at
if
all.
people are going on a first date with you and they don't know how you are, how? there's no way.
Yeah, that's why I say
there's no way.
That's why I said if we make it to a first date, you know.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
So let's use you as an example.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're going on a date and you do a get ready with me TikTok, right? How do you feel about your date being like, oh, I watched your TikTok, this, and that?
I love it.
And really?
Because now you understand me. You know that I'm going to do that. I've always done it. You know what
I don't like it either.
But me,
I know.
that's me. I love it. I know y'all probably have that sense when y'all see the pod, like, I already seen this nigga wearing today.
What if she matched you on purpose because she saw your TikTok?
Nah, we getting too weird.
I feel like moving forward, I don't here lately actually. I don't want nobody to really be watching me on social media before our first date.
Okay, I get that.
And I don't know. I kind of want you to I want to just see how you are when you meet me. I feel like people be watching and like studying shit just to find out how to handle you.
yeah.
And that's their representative.
be
They're
hard.
liars.
That's going to be hard, man.
Yeah.
You got a 200,000+ view TikTok. Like, you see what I'm saying?
And look
Like,
me. I don't. You found my doppelganger? That ain't even me. That's crazy.
And people say a lot, just to the point that what you're making, nothing to do with the topic. People always say like, oh, you don't know me because of my social media. Yes, we do.
And that's why I don't want
A
to.
big part of your social media is who your personality is. So don't be acting like I don't know the person who I'm coming to meet. Yes, I do.
And I like to be mysterious. I want to see how you're going to handle it on your own.
A person like you, if you go to your profiles, they wouldn't know. So that makes sense.
Right. Well, no, since people like to watch this podcast or TikToks.
Yeah.
Kid over there trying to jump in.
I was watching the
Go
ball
ahead.
back and
Go,
forth.
go, go.
I was gonna say, you said you don't want nobody like people watching when you're out, right?
Yeah.
But like,
No, it's
me,
a certain type.
Okay, because I was gonna say like
Short.
me, I gotta sit with I can't sit with my back to the door. Like I gotta see like the people come in and
Well,
out,
there's
right?
a difference, though.
Because I'm not hood, but I got like a hood upbringing.
No, I'm not
So
hood.
I gotta see who coming in and out, and I also gotta see just in case if something finna happen, because we gotta get up out of there.
But I know that type. Like, I didn't been around enough men to know that's a different thing. There are people that, like, they just get a kick out of just looking at people. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that weird energy.
Yeah.
Like when you looking at people like, ooh, look at her. Like that type of energy.
They
Like
just like
talking
to
about
look-
people?
Not talking about them,
Oh,
but you
I'm
can
gonna do
see
that.
you can see that they are overly observant about what's going on.
Nah, you got to pay attention to what's going on here.
Oh, I am.
You gotta look at what's going on between me and you.
But if
Right.
that waitress walk by one more time with them tight ass pants and that ass poking out, I'm gonna get another glimpse.
Hey,
I don't know, bro. Because
And I'm a just mental note. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just you doing too much.
Because I think everybody know this. Like, I'm a people watcher, but I can watch and
be
still
engaged.
interact with you.
Right.
Everybody
but
can't do
your
that.
date don't know that.
Right.
It's your first date.
She gonna find out.
It's your first date though. She don't know that.
I think that stuff's hereditary too, bro.
I'm gonna be honest.
What, people watching?
Yeah, because my kids do the same thing.
That's because you taught them that.
That's-
That wasn't-
I was about to
they
say-
said she taught them
I was about to
that.
say that's a learned
That man
behavior,
look
not
like he's
hereditary.
sleeping.
That ain't no.
Girl, shut up.
He taught them that.
So,
I don't know.
okay. So, that brings me to the next point about this conversation. Do men and women, in fact, know before the date if they're going to take you serious or not?
I feel like people do.
I feel like they
It's
think
just
they do.
Yeah, it's just certain specifications. But that's not to say that things don't. You don't change your mind. Like, because I could meet somebody before the first date. You know, he's attractive or whatever. First date, things are cool. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna see where this goes. I might take him serious. But then maybe that second date, third date, maybe not even dates. Maybe just being around them, you're like, never mind.
Or the opposite, right? Where you meet this person first and you're just like, man, this person is just not where I am today in life. And then a year goes by and you just start thinking about that person again. Like, that person is best for me now.
Yeah.
You know, so
I hate that for people.
Yeah.
Because I am notorious for, hey, you got to choose me when I'm choosing you.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you think you're going to spin the block back around. And, hey, at that time we weren't great. Well, now I'm your little cousin. I don't know what to tell you.
and I also feel
I
like
don't know what to tell you.
you going into a first date assuming that a relationship will come out of it is crazy to me.
I don't. Do people do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
more than what?
You don't even know if you like them though.
yeah, and that's what I was gonna say is you really got to get to understand and know a person, because that first date can turn into a lifelong friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like it can turn into, I needed this person in my life as a friend, and I never knew, that I needed this person. So it's tricky, man. I think that people, again, they think that they know what they want going into it, but reality hits, man, and energies start matching or not matching at the time. And I'm real big on energy. Like we have to, our energy has to be compatible with each other. Now, whether it turns romance or just pure friendship, okay, it's a little different, but it just depends. I don't think that anybody knows exactly what they want going into it.
I don't think that that's just not the way I gauge things. And speaking off of what you said, I feel like if it's somebody whose energy is really good and their vibe is really good, it don't really matter about time of life or what all that. If I like you, I like you. If the energy is good, the energy is good. I guess I just don't believe in the whole right time, wrong thing. Now, there are unique situations where that may have happened. But overall, I feel like no matter what's going on, if you like somebody, they like you, the energy is right, anything, communication takes that over. It's not, I don't think there's a wrong time, right time type situation.
You know before? Did you know before? Have you known before?
I want to
He
say,
was like, I want to put twins in it.
no, that wasn't the case.
As soon as I seen her, I knew.
Man, I walked in that place and I was like, God damn, you fine. I swear I said it out loud, just like that.
Trying to put my hand on your wall.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But prior to that, nah, bro, I was a piece of shit, to be honest. Because ain't nobody ever changed. I used to everybody had a purpose, and it wasn't for a relationship. Once I started talking to you, I'm knocking you down. You ain't get no further than this.
Let me
We
get
can go
that.
out.
I know you got it on you.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell him that too.
The guy that on you guy.
Huh?
You was the guy that on you guy?
No, what he didn't say it. What he's trying to say, let me get that coochie, girl. I know you got it on you. And I've said that before to somebody.
I don't think I
Ain't
do.
any moment today.
I ain't even got it.
And this is never mind. Shit. But before, I didn't always know, because I got to get to the date. We got to have conversation and see where it go from there. You know what I mean? So
The kind of personality that I have, the kind of person that I am, yeah, I know.
But let me ask you this: is it short term or long term?
Both.
Really?
I know as soon as I'm talking to you, as soon as I look at you, as soon as we have an interaction, that, yeah, I'll try to get this out of you, but I'm not going to try to go there with you. I know automatically.
See, and that's
For
why
me.
I said you shouldn't be giving no coochie on the first date. These men be plotting. They be, not even men, anybody.
I was just about to say, don't put it just on me.
sorry.
There
I'm
you
Speak
go.
sorry.
on black men like that.
Listen, I'm really
we just
trying.
identified
It's
this, you
February. I said I was not gonna talk bad about the niggas this month, and I mean it. I'ma just let y'all have it. I know y'all love somebody. It wasn't me.
Oh my
I'm not even gonna
God.
say anything. But see, you made me forget.
It's February and I said I wasn't going.
It's February. I said I wasn't even gonna talk
That's
about.
Yeah, you're talking about first date.
Yeah,
You're
thank you.
plotting.
But anybody could be plotting. You be distracting me.
No.
But anybody can be plotting. So that's why I said you should not sleep with somebody on the first date, because you just don't know somebody's intentions.
Yeah.
And until you can match what they're saying to what they're doing, I just don't think you need to get no coochie.
That last part, you're preaching, sister.
That's like one of my
Wait,
deal breakers.
Rewind. Say it again.
If you got to match up with what they're saying versus what they're doing.
Because somebody can say a whole
Lot
lot
of
of everything and be doing something totally different.
But this goes back to my point: is this is people think they know what they want and they don't.
And that's
Yeah.
why I
But
feel
as-
strongly about it. I'm sorry. That's why I feel like
I don't think you do.
I feel strong.
I don't
think you
no,
do?
I'm saying I don't think you do know what you want and what you don't want.
Oh no. I know what I want and what I don't
He
want.
said, no, this ain't about me.
No. We talking about this is the pod situation. See what that was? He always try to make shit literal with me. Like, I don't know why, but he motherfucker want to make shit literal with me.
Because you know you're going to feed into it.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I just feel like that's one of my deal breakers for if you will say something like, and I look at everybody at a certain age, you know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. It's not like you got amnesia. and then you just don't follow through.
Yeah.
And that's like a hard no. It could happen on the first day, before the first date. At your big age, if you're saying something and then it's not happening, you just talking, oh no.
Stop saying things that you know you ain't about to do.
Exactly. And I feel like you can tell somebody, if you really have a good time with somebody, the energy is really good, the vibe is really good, you can communicate, especially if it's somebody that's not very combative with you. Yeah. You can communicate. You just choose not to.
But how can y'all tell that on a first date?
I mean,
I can tell it. No, we talking about before we even get to that first date, because you got to a first date with me personally.
Yeah,
and
I'm talking about the whole cycle.
Yeah,
shortchanged them.
No,
Yeah.
you got to this first date with me because I said one or two things. Yeah, I'd like to see how I can get into those pants, or yeah, I'd like to see how we can do something different as far as longevity.
GTD.
But yeah, the draws. Like I already know once I'm talking to you, bro.
And
Because
I'm saying in general, yeah. Go
like
ahead.
Mel said, at this big age, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm not putting out what I'm not actually gonna give no more.
exactly.
For me, at this stage in life, at this
And
age,
that's what I literally was meaning by
You know what I
it.
mean?
Like,
Like,
I'm talking about like
Yeah.
with their own personal life or what they can do for
Period.
no,
Because
no.
people can lie, but at the same
That's
time,
what we saying.
Okay, but
people lie very well.
that's what we talking
But
about.
how can you tell that on the first date? You don't even know
Because,
people
like
well
she
enough.
said, you're not stepping like your mouth is fucking talking.
But
Yeah.
you
And you
can't
could have
always
somebody
tell
could
that,
literally.
though.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a good example. I'm gonna give you several different examples. It could be before the first date, and you've already told me something, and you're not measuring up to that during the date. It could
like
be after the
like
date.
for example, we didn't get to this first date because you canceled the first 6 fucking first dates.
Exactly.
You see
And
what I'm
even
saying?
after the first date, just about knowing if you're gonna take somebody serious,
Yeah.
you could just be seeing that they just do a bunch of fucking talk. Oh, we're not supposed to be cussing. See, I'm getting passionate.
We passed that.
Been
We passed
fucking
that.
cussing this whole time.
We passed the 7 minute
But
mark.
you can see, like, literally, and sometimes though, and that's like this is we're segueing into a whole thing. My mind is
No,
really
go
just
ahead,
going,
let's do
but
it. Flow.
that's kind of why I don't like to go off of what like people say, like their representative, they're damn near their potential
Yeah.
of whatever the situation may be, because you have to learn to separate that versus what they literally told you. And at a certain age, I'm 27. I'm not really dating people younger than me. I'm dating men that are older than me. So if you're saying something and you're just not backing it up, sooner or later I'm going to see and realize that you kind of just, I don't know what to even, I don't want to say you full of shit because they might not be full of shit. It's just you're not a man of your word.
Yeah, this is where you really have to be watching to make sure that the green flags don't overshadow the red flags.
Yep.
And that ties into the
Perfectly
love bombing
said.
I was talking about.
Perfectly.
People
All
will
this-
set
all
it
this
up and
side
dress
of-
it up nice.
Man, I ain't gonna ever be single again, bro.
It's
The
rough.
Shit complicated.
Listen, all of y'all, it
6
don't matter
years in the
what
game.
they do. Stick beside them. It don't matter if they lying. Just overlook
She
it.
say overlook it and stick beside
Overlook
her.
it, because I'm telling you, this stuff is bananas. I
To
don't
the
even have
point
a
that
word
we
for
would
it.
just-
Ever
The streets
become
is-
single
the streets
again,
are
bro,
different.
I'ma just
Men
stack up on
and
penicillin.
women, please. Men and women, please. Stop putting out what you're not actually gonna do for people. Men and women. I don't care what it is on any level.
Right.
If you tell somebody you're gonna go to the corner store and buy them a Coke and bring it to their house, and you know you're gonna
Not
make
gonna
up an
do it.
excuse not to take them their Coke,
Or
don't tell them
if-
that you're gonna take them
So-
their Coke.
If plans change, communicate that.
So
Don't wait till hours later. I'm sorry, Dennis. Let me just
Yeah.
get this out real quick. If, like you said, if plans change, if you know on Sunday, and I hate the narrative that people put out, and they say, "Oh, if I don't hear from you from by this time, then we ain't doing that." No, communicate like an adult, bro. Communicate like an adult. If you know we
if you
set
say we
plans
gonna
up,
show up at 2:00,
show up at 3:30.
Because that'll literally like take me from, it could be the most attractive person with the best personality. Slowly but surely, if you said you're going to come to my house tomorrow and you text me and I'm texting you and you ain't saying nothing, sooner or later, I'm off you.
That's like,
I'm
I
off
think
you.
and
one of
that's
the
fair.
one of the biggest problems today is that everybody's in defense mode.
Everybody.
Everybody's in defense mode. Nobody wants to be hurt, and because they've been hurt, they've saw somebody else be hurt or whatever it is. Everybody's playing this game where it's just straight up defense, and nobody's saying, "All right, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna put my guard down, and I'm gonna try this." Right?
And I
Nobody's
think-
willing to
and
do
I
so
think
because
that's
hurt. Like when you get hurt, it hurts.
Yeah,
You know,
and I think that's
ain't
where
nothing wrong
Toxic
with that
was
either.
born.
Probably.
I think that's in that what you just said. I think toxicity was born, and it's now taking over. Actually, love like where
See,
people,
and that's why I don't try to do that, and it's hard not to do that, especially considering like my position and things. But that's why when I meet somebody, I will show up for them. I'll like, it don't matter if you're sick, I'll come over there. I'll whatever it is, I'll actively show you. Like I'm not on that type of time. Like I'm trying to love you right. So yeah.
Okay,
I'm
I'm finally catching up. My bad. And I agree with this because if you're gonna pursue somebody and you're a great person, continue to be yourself, right? Continue to be that great person. If he or she fucks over you, then so be it, bro. Like don't let it take away from who you are. Continue to be that light, because you never know who you'll meet. You know what I'm saying? You might bless somebody else. That next person in line might be the one. Or the one after them might be the one. You never know. But like you said, like everybody's in defense mode and don't want to get hurt. At the end of the day, like if it's something that you want to achieve, continue to be who you are.
Yeah.
right. I don't switch up like my intention at all when I'm talking to somebody.
Ain't no switching
Yeah,
up.
I don't I don't do that. Like it's easy to want to like play the game safe.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just like, hey, look, I might meet somebody that appreciates that. Like they recognize it, they see it. Even if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, they ain't trying to jump into a relationship immediately. They are letting me know that I am valued. They're matching their intentions, match their words. Everything lines up regardless.
So now that we know that toxicity has kind of leaped over actual love, do we even... It's a...
Well, you're
big-
saying that, like in a race, toxicity is above
Yeah,
love.
yeah. It's still running now. It's still running because there's some couples out here that make you go, ooh, I would love that. I like that. You know, I want that. What I wanted to get to was, do we even still know as a society or as people, as young people, old people, because we see older people who don't really know. Do we know what a healthy love is? Do we know what having a healthy relationship, healthy love, healthy partner, healthy partnership? Do we know what that is?
I don't think anybody knows.
Okay.
I don't feel like anybody knows because the idea of love in the 50s may not have been the idea of love in the 80s versus the 90s versus now, the 20s again,
20th century.
right? So I don't think that anybody can define love as a blanket statement. I think that healthy love is defined by the two people in love.
Okay.
Whether, again, we're talking about a romantic relationship or just pure friendship, I feel like the love that that you share with another has to be defined, is it healthy or not, between the two.
I agree with that. But I do feel like, I don't know. I think after you date a while and like you get to know multiple people, you kind of learn what your idea of healthy love is. And you can kind of move once you figure that out. But it's different for each people. But I do feel like overall I have a general idea of what healthy love is. I feel like I've gotten to experience a part of it. So moving forward, I'm more aware of what I deem to be healthy.
I think you're in a healthy space as far as relationship goes. What do you think? What would you say healthy love is for you, or what would you say people, should probably? Or would you say you're in a space of healthy love?
Yeah, I think I would say I have a healthy relationship.
Okay.
I don't want to say healthy love because first it's really based off of perception, kind of like Dennis was saying, right? Because you can look at Krishan and Blueface.
Oh, not them again.
Right? I know I hate to talk about it myself,
tired
but
of them.
but it's a perfect example. Ain't no doubt that they don't love each other, right?
It's a vibe.
But it could be that too.
I don't
But
know.
it
I
ain't-
don't think
but
they
at
love
the
each
same
other.
time, like we can look at it and like that's not healthy. Physically, it's not healthy. They both beat on each other. She hit him in the head with a Hennessy bottle. That's very
The fact that
unhealthy
she
and
put
toxic.
duct tape on top of it,
Yeah,
that
you
took
see
me
what I'm
out.
saying?
It can be pure love, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy.
Right. Also, when people say they love, like what is love? Like it's like I look at love as more of a verb than it is than like a feeling or a statement
good one.
because
You can't show it.
you can't show it. Well, yeah,
you
can.
can.
Yeah, you
What?
can show it. To say
Y'all
that,
was finna lose me.
You almost
show
you almost got me. You can definitely
You
show
can
it.
show
And
anything.
this is my
you can
example.
express love.
Example, right? I I love my partner, right? I love her like a lot, and within that, I'm gonna take certain measurements to make sure I show that, and it could be the smallest of things. She has to get up and work at 3 o'clock for 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Dang.
If I'm off, yeah, I know
Stupid.
it sucks. If I'm off, I'm taking the little ones out and I'm gonna leave her in the bedroom. I go sleep on the couch. I'll pull out a little twin size mattress and sleep right here on the floor, just so she can get a full night's sleep because I want that from her. Now, that's unhealthy for me though because, in a sense, I have to sleep on a couch that's uncomfortable. I have to go to sleep late because the twins gonna sleep late. I have to get up early because they're gonna get up early. Now, if I have anything to do that day, I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be sluggish, things like that. So it's a sacrifice. So that's why I say I have a healthy relationship. But at the end of the day, love might not be like healthy in general because somebody's gonna get hurt one way or another within something because love is based on another person's to love them healthily per se in a healthy way is based on their narrative of love.
How they want to receive.
If I let her down, that's gonna hurt her feelings. That don't hurt me. You get what I'm saying? So
to everything that all of y'all just said, I agree 100%. But mostly to what you were saying, Ken, that's described to me as a healthy love because you're doing that out of love.
Right.
So, yeah,
You're sleeping
I'm
on
showing
that couch
it.
and taking those kids out of their room because of love. Because you want to make your partner happy.
Right.
You want to please her.
Right.
That's a healthy love.
Right. That's what
if you ain't give a damn, you wouldn't do it.
Oh, right.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't do it. That would be an unhealthy love.
Y'all see Dennis over here?
Yeah, I'm checking them out. But for me, a
Wheels
healthy,
turning.
there is a such thing as a healthy love. There is a such thing as before you leave the house, making sure you tell your partner I love you because you don't know if you'll make it back. There is a such thing as a healthy love because there's a such thing as telling your kids every morning, even if you don't see them, hey, daddy loves you, have a good day.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a definition of healthy love in everything that we do in life, just simply being the person to the people who you love. If, like, for instance, I had a loved one that passed away, and I'm going to take a moment right now and say, rest in peace, beautiful Melanie Marks. I love you. I always miss you. You know me and you was ride or die for a long time, a long period of time. I'll always love you. You'll forever be my girl. I got my nephew. I got my niece. And I got my daughter who I know who loves you dearly. I love you, baby. Until the next life. But like I was saying, healthy love can be just that. As long as you seek the love through yourself to the people who love you.
I don't argue that.
Yeah. And that's what I mean,
At
the
all.
definition of healthy love. A healthy love in general, even your partner, even y'all. Like, I love y'all in a different way, you know what I mean? Because we meet every week.
Right.
How can I not have love for you people? How can I not have love for y'all? Like, and it has
Somebody love me. I thank you for that. That
No
did
problem.
It for me.
I don't think that there's a true way to show love. Is my thing.
I think
I
that's
I think
a
that
way
you
to
can show
express-
appreciation, you can show gratitude, you can show, you can make accommodations for the other and so on, right? But, let's strip down the sleeping on the twin-size bed, blah, 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 right? You do that for her, and are you going into it thinking that there's going to be something in return, or are you doing something,
just
just
doing it
genuinely,
just to
right?
do it.
And I think that's where things start to get a little sticky. Not saying for you, but for other people, where, well, shit, because at the end of the day, if that's ever thrown back up, then you're not showing love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing something because you felt like that was the right thing to do.
But that doesn't change.
necessarily mean that this is your way to express love. Sometimes.
But that doesn't change why you did it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It doesn't change why you put out what
It
you
does
put
the
out.
moment that you throw it in their face.
Well, this is the
That's
thing.
what I meant by that.
We're not going off of what we're talking about and being then that's not healthy love.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
you're doing it just to say I did it, just in case you do something to make me say that I did that for you.
Right.
And that's not what this is about. That's not healthy love. You're not having healthy love anyway if your mindset is set up like that. First of all, that's number one.
Because I also feel the same way that with apologies.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a true way to show like you're genuine about an apology. Other than
feel-
like when
I
you say
definitely-
I'm sorry,
No,
like it's one thing, but like to try to show it as best as you can, because at the end of the day, all the effort that you put into it, the other person has to accept it.
Right,
Period.
but the best way to show an apology is to change what
Change behavior.
that required the apology in the first place.
Change
You know,
behavior.
so like if I punch Faye right now, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
But you won't.
And you do it again.
Nah, that's my boy. I'm not. Nah.
Over that balcony he goes.
Nah, somebody.
The way I'm Fox 26.
But you get what I'm saying? But
Nah, I definitely
you know what I'm
understand
saying?
what
But if I say I'm sorry, my bad, and I can say it was an accident, right? But if I go back and do it again, I wasn't sorry for it because I keep doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when I start categorizing people as liars.
Yeah.
They will
But
say
then should you-
sorry,
Oh.
and someone can say sorry. I think you can apologize, but what gets lost with where you need to show something is when you are a habitual person that consistently apologizes and you do the same thing over and over and over again. Then you have to think about, okay, well, how can I genuinely show that I am sorry? But if you are apologizing once for something you did and then you mean what you say and your actions follow suit, it was a genuine apology. You really are apologetic for whatever happened, it didn't happen, whatever you caused.
Should you apologize for an accident?
I mean, if it's something that you could have improved the outcome of whatever.
It just depends on the kind of
If I
accident.
sneeze and it goes all over Mel,
I
Yes,
hate
you
him.
should. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but it wasn't intentional.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it on
but-
purpose.
But you
you
still
still-
put your
that's
nasty,
gratitude.
funky, germ-ridden spit
Yeah, you
against
still
my
apologize.
skin.
And it's gratitude,
Yeah.
right? It's gratitude. Like, hey, my apologies. It happened, but I didn't mean for
Not
it
only
to
that,
happen.
your mama taught you better than that.
Bro, sometimes man,
Yeah, we know you got
Sometimes
a
it
honker,
goes.
bro. Yeah,
That's filthy.
you got a nose on you,
Man.
brother.
Oh man, this has been episode 10
so 10.
of the Just Us Pod. That is JUSPOD on all platforms. Instagram.
Don't you do it. They know what you spelled. You don't need to repeat it every single one. They see this shit. You wasting. Just Us Pod episode 10 and we're out of here. Hit it.
Here's the thing. It's just us.
TKO.
Yeah, that's Teddy B.
Dennis, you know that?
I miss you, baby.
My title probably not.
Not you over there listening, nigga.
Oh no. Once it's February 1st and it ain't no goddamn church bells going. Ain't no, I'm not getting no boom boxes outside my window. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
The boombox outside this window. is
Yeah, figure it out.
It's nuts.
But
Nigga
nah.
gotta get a 30-foot ladder.
But I like to plan ahead. I always cover the bases. I get something just in case you
The
acting
nigga's
right.
acting right.
Yeah. And I give great gifts. So I be in my bag.
$679.
679. Put that 79.
Might as well be
679.
700.
I bought
Right.
some Jimmy Choos. That was $700 once.
You bought what?
Some Jimmy Choos.
I mean, you really
It
like
wasn't for
them.
Valentine's Day, but I bought a motherfucker a car.
I'll take that. Fuck it.
Nah, I
I'll
did.
take
Beat
that.
that.
It's the way you looking like that.
And I put that motherfucker through nursing school.
Oh, yeah, you doing a lot.
Definitely can't beat that.
You disrespectful.
I don't
Them?
clean my shoes,
Bro, you know how much them worth?
I mean,
I don't
I
clean
feel
my
him on
shoes.
that because I'll
tell
do
you how I
it.
got 'em?
I'll do it.
That red is hot.
Yeah, them hoes hard, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you how I got
I
them.
like
pants,
them
too.
hoes.
Thank
I like them hoes.
I walk right in.
She on her best shit today. She felt like it today.
What's funny is I didn't. That's why we're all black. I literally woke up when y'all was at my door. That's why
Thought she
when
said
I
that's why
opened.
we're all black. I was like, yes.
But no, that's why as soon as y'all opened the door, I
Not
didn't
this
expect y'all to
month.
be right there. I was like, shit.
That's what we told Karen. We was like, she must wasn't ready for both of us to be there at the same time. 'Cause she was like,
No.
oh shit, what the fuck going on?
I know. I was like, no, y'all be here. But because the handprint was next to the bed.
Yeah, why?
That I ate that up this morning. That was so funny.
Wait, what happened?
So
Wait.
she cheated-
Hold on.
So she basically, her dude came back. He was out of town. He went on a vacation, and it was like a short vacation, like 4 or 5 days. He came back this
On
morning.
a short vacation for about that?
Yeah, that's not long, but long vacations like 2 weeks.
Nigga, I ain't
But-
going nowhere.
I ain't got that kind of money.
Oh my
I
god,
just ain't got that kind of time. But anyway.
that is a long time. But so he was gone. He came back this morning. Obviously, he's like, okay, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna just chop it up with you, whatever. Fat ass handprint next to the bed, and he definitely noticed it. And he definitely
on
got
the
her
wall?
ass. Yeah,
Little
right.
wall white?
Yes.
Oh, he was putting pressure on her ass.
Dirty ass,
He's
bro.
dirty. He's
No,
mechanic.
I don't feel like it.
Look,
it's not
he was-
dirt though.
he was
It's
a-
like
Listen,
a.
when you got all she done rubbed oil on the whole ass.
That's
and all
what they
that.
was using oil.
It was-
It just don't
Oh,
matter,
she-
bro.
No,
It-
she had like
So it wasn't
naturally
just a ground and
sweaty
pound.
hands
Yeah,
or
like-
whatever. It was there though. The whole.
Bro, if you fucking, you sweating, this shit going on.
Yeah.
You done put that hand.
And
you
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
basically the this part and the tips of the fingers.
Oh,
So
that
it's a-
nigga was trying to get every inch in it.
Man.
Oh, yeah, Mighty Joe Young.
It wasn't me.
That's fucked
But
up.
yeah, and
But-
she's like called me and tried to not crying. She was trying to figure out a way. She was like, "Jamie, are you good with your words? What am I gonna do?" I was like, "Girl, I would have never let that happen. I would have swept that house before that man came there. I would have been toothbrushing the wall, whatever I needed to do."
Nigga saw a whole big ass Mighty Joe Young ass.
And she said that before he even started tripping, he asked her, like, "Hey, what is that?" And she didn't have
That's how she was doing when that nigga hand was on
she
that
didn't
wall.
have nothing. She didn't have nothing she could come up with.
That's because ain't nothing you can
And
say.
even if she would have said it was her handprint,
No, your hand's
it's too
like that
big.
big.
She showed it to me. That is a grown man hand. That you can't. You're out of there.
tough.
You're out of there.
That's tough.
She had to
Yeah.
been throwing that thing back on him.
Say,
or
man,
her.
that nigga was gripping.
Why?
Yeah,
was,
he
okay,
was-
but
he
hear me
was
out.
still
Ground and pound, bro.
Bro, that
Why
nigga was
would
trying to
he-
give her everything he got.
I ain't
Why
never-
would he
well, I ain't never
put-
been close enough
Man,
to
when
a
you
wall.
plant on that wall, and
She
you
gotta
got
be
one
short. She
foot-
short.
She's not short, but
Fam.
she's not tall.
That was a big nigga.
It was.
Bro,
Has to
listen,
be.
that
I
nigga
wasn't
was
gonna say it
trying
like
to
that.
get sturdy. Damn if she tall, short, fat, or wide. He was trying to make sure she knew
Secure it. Yeah.
he was there.
I'm coming back.
I'm trying to get in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But y'all know. Okay, so I don't know. It's just
Nigga, man.
She got a lot of ass.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.